Alright, class, settle down. Class is in session. Everyone get to your seats. Hey there, YouTube. I'm Yukitsu. This is Yukitsu Times. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Don't Starve. So, yeah, we're just continuing on a little bit. I badly need to shave, but that's fine. Not the most important thing in the world, and we are also dying of starvation. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. That's fine. We'll get whatever it is I put in this crock pot. I don't honestly remember what it was, and we'll be okay. It's fine. It's great. And if that's not enough, we'll also eat this tall bird egg, because why not? We've got like a million of them. Alright, there we go. Yep, that's what I thought it was going to be. So, yep. Still... Excuse me. Jesus. But, yeah, no. We're still in autumn, which is a great season to actually get stuff done. Crops have been doing extremely well this year, so we're going to continue plucking those up. And as you can see, we've got ourselves the start of a home. No longer is this just, well, a house, actually. No longer is this just a sort of mud dwelling that we happen to live in. This is now a full-fledged place of residence, and that is fantastic. Alright, let's give these slightly more decrepit ones over to this bird here. And we'll need at least 3. I think that's actually enough. It looks like that's enough. Doop-doo. Oh no, that wasn't. Okay, we need one more. Alright, let's just go ahead and... The last one's guaranteed to have enough, so... Damn it. Oh well. Chester, why are you not following me around here? I've got the eye bone on me. Maybe it's just keeping a little bit more distance than usual. It's being shy. Alright, that's fine, Chester. You can be shy. Alright, let's take off this ridiculous-looking thing and put on our football helmet. Alright, so something is badly influencing my sanity here, but I'm not really sure what. Actually, no, nothing's actually influencing my sanity. It's just that my sanity's going all wibbly on me. Alright, let's put that away there. What we're going to do is grab our pickaxe, which is apparently at 3%, so we'll swing it once and then it'll break. That's fine. And let's go ahead and grab our razor here. Shave that up. Alright. Throw that in there. There we go. Alright. Nice and crisp looking. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to mine us up some stone. We're going to start working towards some stone walls. And again, that's just what I like doing when I get to this part of the game. It's just for aesthetics. Well, that was useless. Makes me kind of wonder why I actually even bothered to build that, or grab that out of that box. Or put that in that box in the first place, come to think of it. Alright, so I don't have that many rocks stashed away here, and I've pretty much taken all the rocks from there, but we've got a neighboring biome that's just chock full of rocks. Good stuff. Alright. Still a million bee stingers here. From the war of day, I think, like 15 or something like that. But that's fine. Alright, let's put this walking cane here. Might as well get there faster. And, doesn't do me much good to get seeds, so we'll just leave them. Chester, can you carry anything? Not really. Okay. Well, that's fine. Worst comes to worst, we can always just eat this egg that we got lying in our inventory for no good reason. Oh, right, niter. Alright, let's just get rid of this turf. I don't really need it. There we go. Got lots of grass turf. Hi, Tolerant. It's actually nice to have a stockpile of niter, so... Alright, we should kill you anyway. Just cuz. Cuz we're jerks. Genocidal jerks. Alright, there we go. Pretty much actually can do this with my eyes closed now, but only if the space is actually big enough. There we go. Still always think the comment, go for the eyes, is one of the weirdest ones in this game. Alright, let's drop off... Let's just eat this. There we go. Alright, and I guess we're leaving that egg here for a little while. Doesn't really matter. We have got an awful lot of them. Where's my pickaxe? There it is. And there's another one right here. How convenient. For when this one breaks. Should be like another rock or so. Maybe 2 rocks. Alright, we're gonna be like 1 swing short, I bet. Yep. It's probably... Actually, no, it's probably more than one swing, but... Alright. Alright, well that worked. That's convenient. Okay. How much do we have? We've got 18 rocks. That is pretty much nothing. Let's see here. Lots of rocks over here that we can still mine up. Still got lots of night, so it's worthwhile sticking around here a little bit longer. We got our torches. We could have left one, but doesn't really matter. Okay. The number of rocks that you need to build a wall is actually kind of ludicrous. It's one of those ones that, since they are so useless, like, they have so little practical application, I wish that they were just easier to build. But, yeah, I think it's like 3 rocks per section of wall. It's a lot. Alright, so I think that's as many as I'm allowed to carry, so let's head back to base, guys. Let's just head right back to base. Okay. What are we doing for twigs? We could probably do with picking up twigs next time we get a chance to. Oops, this way. Looks like it's been raining enough for some flowers to push up, so that's a good thing. I could probably actually use that to regain some sanity, but I don't need to drop that in there quite yet. Alright, so what are we doing here? Refining stone. We'll actually put this stuff up here first. And we'll put away our teeth. Alright, there we go. And that will let us undo this. Put this up there. This up here. And throw this all in the ice box. Good old ice box, which is now full of rot. Alright. Fortunately, rot is flammable, so, I mean, it's also the monster meat that we're running out of. I'm gonna do something that people are gonna be highly offended by and just use 2 stale jerkies to make a, like, meaty stew or something. Or just, like, 4 of them. Just like, yeah, no, I'm so ludicrously well-to-do that I can just do this. It's just like burning food, basically. Alright, let's go ahead and refine some blocks here. What's actually going on here? That's a hay wall. I don't want to make a hay wall, because those are awful. Alright. And now... Stone walls, where are you? Let's go ahead and actually add some fuel to this. And let's go ahead and stand right beside Glommer while we're doing this. Okay, so got structures unlocked. Yeah. Stone wall, there we go. And it might look like we're getting a lot here, because we're getting it in big chunks of like 20, but as you can see, it's taking 2 stone blocks per, and we're going to run through these very, very quickly. Alright. Do we have any other rocks? I don't think we do. I should really move that sapling. Cannot be good for the foundations that we've laid down here. Alright, Chester, do you have any rocks? You've got 1 rock, and it's the one I need to live in winter. Okay, well. Alright, so let's figure out where we want to start placing these. For now, I think that building it around here makes plenty enough sense. I actually hate the way that you place walls in this game. It's kind of awkward. It's just like, it's going to take me all day, too. Maybe even 2 days. Alright. Nope. Oh, crap. Alright, we're gonna put the door there, just because I screwed up, and that's now where the door is. Makes it convenient. Alright, and... Nope. Crap. Come on. There we go. Although I could make the entire wall double high, that would potentially be a good idea. It's actually a terrible idea, but I like doing it sometimes. Alright, so we'll need another exit up here, just so that we've got some way to immediately get to our artificial man-made tooth trap biome. We'll probably wall around the plants. We don't necessarily want the plants to be inside our base. That would just be silly. Who puts a farm inside their house? That's just crazy. But we do definitely want to have easy access to it, so who knows, we might just make that open air. Again, this is not defensive, so it doesn't matter if there are holes in our wall. The reason that it's not defensive, for those of you who have not watched me playing this before, it's because most of the monsters in this game can just tear through walls. So it ends up being kind of a null point. They just batter straight through it, and you'll lose all the stone that you used to make the walls. So you end up losing valuable resources for no good reason. It's kind of bad. Alright, so I think all of them were on the left side, actually. Alright, let's trek on over there. Might as well grab this egg while we're up here. Got the empty slots now, so... There we go. Alright. And another pickaxe. Again, people always ask me, why don't you just use gold ones? It's because it doesn't take that long to make a new pickaxe, and I almost always have lots of flint and twigs with me, so I never really need to. Use the gold for other things, and then if you absolutely do run out of, like, flint on your map, which can happen, then switch over to gold, you know? I mean, it's fine. No reason not to, but... Yeah, I always feel as though when you've got flint, you might as well use it. There's no real other thing that you can do with it, so use it all up for tools. There we go. I could also go through these ice puddles. Mining them gets you rocks, but I don't really feel as though I need the ice right now, so... Alright, so we're chopping down basically all the rocks, and the map's going to basically be bereft of them. And this is one of the problems that you run into when you're interior decorating in this game, is that literally you'll run out of rocks. We might have to venture into a cave or something, just to finish off our wall. An interesting encounter in this game would be, like, if there was a boatman that came by, like, once every while, on some kind of schedule, and it's just, like... It'd be great if it just swung by occasionally and sold you stuff, like you could trade him gold for things. Just, like, shows up in his water here in some derpy-looking boat or whatever, a big toothy grin or something like that. Rips you off horrendously. That would be something I would actually highly approve of. Alright, you know what? I'd probably need a top hat, but let's get that later. It's probably a rabbit or something useless. We'll just leave it in the box, doesn't really matter. Alright, lure plants. Looks pretty big and healthy right now. Alright, look at how much nicer this looks already. Alright, we need to get some food on, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Going to do that thing that I was telling you guys about. Just put 2 stale jerky in there and some honey. It's not quite stale yet, but it's almost stale. We'll harvest all of our crops here. Oh, right. Let's go ahead and just combine stack that. Alright. These grow real fast. I should start eating these. It's like 3 twigs, honestly. The twigs are ironically probably going to wind up being, like, more difficult to get than my stupid, dragon fruit. Alright, so I think I literally just got 2 seeds there. Oh no. Okay, let's eat this. Excuse me, that's the second time this episode, jeez. Must be getting sick or something. Alright, let's also grab this. Okay, I'm just gonna be optimistic here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's eat that. Grab those 2. And we have got a lot of dragon fruit here. Going to have to fertilize these fields. It looks like they're getting a little worn down, but on the whole, looks like they're doing okay. Alright, we got 9 dragon fruit now. That's pretty freaking good. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to get back to refining here. And turning these into walls. Now we're going to end up with an odd number of stone blocks, which is unfortunate, but, you know, that's fine. We can go get the rest later. Alright. Go. Let's drop this off in one of these. Which one of you guys can have this? Do I not have any gold stored up? I might not have any gold stored up. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but not too unexpected. Does happen eventually. Alright. And we'll have to stow away this as well. Alright, let's just go ahead and eat another one of these. We'll cook it this time. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, so, like I said, we need to make ourselves a top hat. Let's go ahead and do that. Wear it. And now you can see that once we've edged over to Glommer and we're wearing the top hat, we'll regain sanity even though it's nighttime. Very good. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop that off there. We don't need that right now. Doesn't matter tremendously if your top hat gets worn out in this game. If your top hat gets worn out in real life, of course, that's a major problem. There's two of them. I don't know where they're from. No, no, no. Ah, damn it. Oh, well. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out... There we go. Drop that in there. Look at all this rot. Holy Jesus. Okay, so, back to wall building. It's the most infuriating thing to do in this game. Alright. But it looks so nice. It looks so very nice. Okay, Glommer. Forgot that these guys can get in the way. Okay, so you guys. Alright, gang. You guys sit and watch from over here while I go do this wall building. Alright, so. There we go. Oh, nope. I might have to rotate. I hate rotating this. This is one of the few times where I actually do it, but I hate rotating the camera. I basically get lost every time I do it. It's like, oh my god, where am I? It's like a whole new world. There we go. Uh-oh. And, yeah, this is one of those things that is probably not worth it in the grand scheme of things, but I like it. And that's what's important. I mean, you do what you do in this game to get to where you want to be. You don't do what you have to do. Oops. Right. There we go. Okay, and we managed to reorient ourselves. There we go. Alright, so we need to find somewhere else that has rocks. There's this cactusy biome down here that's going to have bones and wolves and is going to be awful, but let's go down there, I guess. We'll have our... We have got some stuff to fight there, so that's not going to be the worst thing in the world. Have we got a good spear? Yeah, it's okay. Got our helmet, we've got our armor. We'll go down there wearing all that stuff. Could always grab this one on the way back, I suppose, if we absolutely had to. Frogs, still. Alright. Assuming there's no rocks in there, but I should really actually check what's past there, potentially, although I'm pretty sure that's it. But we'll check what's past the desert, maybe. Alright, how's my sanity doing? It's pretty good. Still some blue gems down there. Interesting. contemplating just leaving a stack of flint somewhere, just so that I have room to take stuff, but it probably doesn't matter. Alright. So, I can't remember if I need a hammer or the pickaxe to kill those hound dens. Actually, you need a weapon. That's what you're supposed to use. Alright, so... go. Fighting one of these hounds at a time is not too bad, so... okay, I'm wrong. Okay, so... this is quite annoying, actually. Alright, let's get to the next... this is very bad for my wood armor. Alright, there's too many of them right now. I don't want to do that. We've gotten 2 of those, so let's grab that. What happened to my wood armor? It's in there, good. Okay, so we've gotten 2 so far. I'm just going to wait till that aggro dies down a little bit. The reason I'm sort of backing off a little bit is my stuff is not in the best repair and it's turning dark, so I kind of want to bail. But, probably go back in there. If we eat this honey, it'll bring us back up to full health pretty quick. Looks like our weapon is probably okay for another go here, so let's go ahead and head down there. I also didn't want to be fighting 2 wolves at the same time necessarily, so that's a pretty important consideration. Alright, we got that one before he could be reinforced with buddies. But man, do I ever dislike fighting all these wolves. Oh crap. Okay, again, it's 2 at a time. Looking again, our spear is pretty bad off, so we're gonna run. Okay. But yeah, we've just about cleared out the whole lot of them. I didn't even wear my wood armor that time. I just didn't really think that was necessary at that point. But I thought that I thought we were closer to done than we actually were, so it's my bad to a certain degree, but it didn't ultimately matter. It's easy to get surrounded and swarmed down there if you're not just very ruthlessly going through them one by one and killing every single wolf before they can really get a hold of you. Because if you sort of try and, say, snipe the wolf bone pile or whatever the heck that is, and then run past to snipe the next one without killing all the wolves, you're just going to be surrounded by wolves. You gotta make sure you're killing all the wolves first, and then going for the bone piles. Even though the wolves respawn, obviously, quite frequently. Okay. Yep, good. Should probably store this niter somewhere. Where do I keep niter? People are going to complain about my messy inventory again. Oh no. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and put this in somewhere. Alright, good. And let's also go grab the stone block since we're going to basically be using them. Go. Grass tuft fire, which is quite bright, quite nice to be able to use those this time of year. Oh. Do I hear wolves? I think I hear wolves. Oh no, Glommer, you're on fire. No, I don't think I hear wolves. I'm not sure anymore. Alright. Meaty stew. Look at that meaty stew when I'm already at 130 stamina. Isn't that fantastic, guys? Love being able to do that. It is so wasteful. Wilson in this particular playthrough with his fancy golden cane and his top hat, which doesn't match, and his dapper vest, and his, you know, 2 pets, and his, like, 3 pets, actually. He's got this bird over here. I mean, he is the very spitting image of the bourgeoisie. He's living a very bourgeoisie lifestyle. So, despite the name of Don't Starve, that's not a problem for our bourgeoisie friend here. Until the proletariat uprising comes and tries to oust him from his position here. I can't do that. Okay, so that's fully fertilized. Keep saying I can't do that, even though it's pretty clear that he can. Alright, so I think we've gotten those up to full, regardless. Alright, let's drop off these. Actually, let's go ahead and do this again. Now we have to move. Do that. Come on. One more. Let's do it. Yeah, we're up to 6, but that's fine. Alright. I hate it when I accidentally eat these seeds. It's always awful. Alright, let's toss those in there. That. Because we can. Let's get dropping this wall down. Alright, guys. I need to add another entrance up there. And I need to drop off you 2 kids at the park. Alright. Play nice, you 2. Got work to do here. Alright. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? We can actually make this work. We can make this work. So we'll have to rotate it even more that way. I'm going to drop it here. I'm going to put one up there. And as you can see, we got our other entrance here. This is the one that's going to let us in and out to get to the tooth trap area. You know what? Yeah, you can. Alright, so I guess that tree is 2 in the way. Or that burnt out hulk of a tree. Might as well cut all these down here. I kind of like the look of them, but might as well get rid of them. There we go. Try and rotate it back to where it was before. Always, always, always. There we go. Look how much nicer this is looking already. Oh. So a little slice of paradise, guys. Okay. Let's see if any of the tallbirds have respawned, because our jerky racks are kind of all done and we don't have anything to replace them. Can't get complacent just because we've got a fridge full of food here. No, if that one hasn't respawned, then the others won't have. Okay, so... let's go ahead and make ourselves another spear at any rate. Don't want to be caught without one. There we go. We'll go down there, put on our spear, put on our armor and our helmet, and finish off those wolves. That'll make that place civilized for a gentleman such as myself. Got to tame the countryside, as it were. Alright, I still haven't gotten any tentacle bats, but I haven't really seen any great places to get free ones. I'm pretty lazy, so whenever I see a swamp, instead of actually fighting the tentacles, I always just been like, well, why couldn't I get a fish person to do it for me? Hey, fish people, go get in a fight with those tentacle bats. And then they usually oblige me, so it's fine. I should probably make some ice staffs or something just for the hell of it, even though they're useless. They're not actually useless, but I haven't really found any great reason to use them. Alright, where... oh man, there's 3 in a cluster. That's gonna be tough. Alright, come on over here. Okay. I should be collecting monster meat. And I'm tanking here pretty badly, but, I mean, we've got armor and the, uh-oh. Alright, so we finished that one off by punching him to death, but not ideal. Okay, so we need to just kite these backwards just a little bit, I feel. Yeah, our armor's broken. We still got our helmet, though. It's still quite healthy. Still more dogs. Oh, he's attacking Chester. That's fantastic. It gives us an opportunity to get in there. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's try and get these piles down. Oh, man, really? These ones are a little bit more fragile, but, again, they light on fire, so... Alright. There's another one there. Jesus. Alright, so we want to get through these without having to come back another day, but I don't know if my helmet can take much more of this. Our health can't take a whole lot more than this either, so... Alright, good. Alright, let's go home, guys. Did a good job here today. We got lots of this monster meat, which is something that we're actually a little bit shy of, since all our monster meat jerky just sort of rotted, but, you know, it happens. Alright. And I think that clears out the biome pretty much. Perfect. Alright, so ideally we would also want paper to make some bandages so that we could recover our health a little bit more effectively, but I don't really feel like that right now. I think we're doing okay in terms of health, even though it's not great. I can just keep eating honey. Just basically honey for every meal, every day for the next foreseeable future. Alright, might have to bust a torch, which I haven't done in a while. How much am I actually hearing? Yeah, it's 3 per, so that's pretty good. Alright. Probably another spider caught in that box, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we might just barely make it home without having to... I was wrong. I was entirely wrong. Okay. I forgot my backpack. Well, don't I feel like a rube. Okay, well, we'll go back and get our backpack in the next day, because we have to go back there and reap the rewards of clearing that out. Because the entire point of doing that was to make it so that we could actually get down there safely and harvest the rocks without being molested by wolves. We'll want a new helmet. Let's go ahead and drop these off here. Perfect. It's rope, if I recall correctly. Drop that in there for now. It doesn't really matter. And we'll go to fights, and we'll make ourselves a new helmet. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we got ourselves a Whisper of a Beard all over again. That's fine. And we'll just go retrieve our backpack. That should be enough for this episode for today, I suspect. We've done a lot clearing out that stupid set of wolves, and there's tons of teeth down there. Now, there is an argument to be made to keep those there, just so that you can eventually harvest unlimited free gems, but since I don't actually like the magic wands, I think they're kind of useless. I personally just clear them out, but if you happen to really like magic wands, that's a way to get crystals. It's more annoying to get the ice crystals, honestly, because you sort of have to go in winter, but... I mean, it's rare to get them in this season anyway. I think you're more likely to get them in summer. I'm not sure if you actually are more likely to get them in summer, but I'm pretty sure you are. Alright. Where did we put our backpack? Way down there. Okay. And I mean, we might as well keep exploring past here a little bit. I mean, just take a look-see. No reason not to. Why not? You know? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see what's sort of past here, since I never went beyond the desert biome. Oh, there's a corpse there. It's fantastic. There's buzzards. More tumbleweeds. More rocks. Those are the good kind of rocks if you want to just get rocks. Alright. So this is looking pretty barren. But also a lot bigger than I was anticipating. How far does this go? Oh, this might be the edge of it. Nope. Alright, it's probably... I've wandered in some place that's like 5 times the size of Texas. Alright, there we go. Okay. I would imagine that somewhere coastal like this would be a little bit less arid than this, but, you know, sometimes it happens. Just all the nutrients in the ground just leached into the sea, I guess. Actually, yeah, that sort of makes sense. Oh. It's a goat. It's a whole herd of them. So this is something that you sometimes see in this region. They are not too scary to fight, but I mean, there's no particular reason for me to fight them. They give you milk, and then there's some like antlery electrical thing that I can't remember exactly what it does, but I haven't really found a great reason to kill them. They seem pretty friendly. You do get... They are a source of meat, though, so if you're ever, like, really desperate for it, that would be something you could pick on, but... Alright. How do we... Alright, we're getting back. Okay, good. So yeah, we'll go check those guys out a little bit later, but for now we're going to go ahead and continue on what we are doing already, rather than deviating too much from that. Let's just go ahead and start chopping these rocks that are only good for rocks. You can see these jagged rocks here like this only have rocks. They don't have pebbles, or so they don't have flint, they don't have gold, they don't have niter. What do you got for me? Oh, that's a strange type of gem to get up here. An orange gem. That's for an amulet. I think it's the teleportation staff as well. I'd have to double check, but I think that's what it is. Alright. And we're just clear cutting all of the rock in the entire world. It's kind of brutal, but it has to be done. I mean, if we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's, this. Eat it. Alright. And I think there were a lot down here as well, so... Oh, there's another one. Still got torches, so... Can afford to be a little bit lax here. And we should probably get heading back relatively soon. Oh, is it stacks of 40? I thought... I could have sworn these were stacks of 30. I must be thinking something else. Or I'm just crazy. There we go. I'm going to need a lot of rock to get this project done. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Go ahead and head back, just because we have to. Nothing too bad will happen. We've got a torch, but we might as well head back. Can't really get a whole lot of mining done in the dark. Could if we went down to the caves and got ourselves a lantern. That would be quite good, or we could make ourselves a mining hat. Mining hat's actually quite good. Should probably make one of those, but... Alright. There we go. I think Chester and Glommer should be able to get through there. They sort of tend to warp through encounters if they're too far away, so... I think they should be just fine. Should be fine, guys. They're okay. Yep, they're there. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up that grass turf. throw it into the fire. And let's give ourselves a nice hearty meal here. I can feel someone's heart breaking as I do that. It's just that, like, there's that player out there who doesn't have that easy a time with this game and is, like, struggling through winter, and he's thinking to himself, okay, if I could just get, like, a few more rabbit morsels, I'll live. And then, like, they watch this, like, jerk just eating hearty beef stew made out of nothing but the highest grade of meat. It's great. I feel good about this. Alright. Let's go ahead and spread some seeds here. Oh, and I hear wolves. Okay, we're going to go ahead and light up a torch. We're going to head on out of our base and light up a fire here. I don't know if they're going to make it before night falls, but that's our cue to end the episode. I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time. Never mind. Glommer, no! I think Glommer burned to death. And I didn't even get to summon a Krampus. Should have left Glommer in the base. Oh, and now there's a giant. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, there's our cliffhanger. So, anyway, yeah, that's going to be interesting. So, I hope you found this episode enjoyable, and of course, as always, I hope to see you all next time.